welcome back to another vlog. Today's vlog will be a bit on the short side. We have much to do. So your girl been craving a chicken wrap for the longest while. I am gonna make some homemade tortillas, and I got this idea from Nell's Island. I'll put her information here. She's a local YouTuber as well, so you guys can go and check her out, show her some love. She made this over on her channel, and again, I told you, for the longest while I've been craving this, and I watched her video and now I'm craving it even more. So Nels, thank you for that video. So I've looked up on Pinterest a couple of recipes to make the homemade tortillas. Obviously you can buy it at the grocery. I'm not going in the grocery just to get tortillas when I have all the ingredients to make my own. I'm gonna do today, I went on Pinterest. The recipe that I saw, I'll link it down below. It's basically 4 cups of flour, which I think is a lot. I'm gonna do 3. So yeah, I'm gonna modify the recipe. Also have some chicken breast in the freezer that I steam on Sunday when we made barbecues, so I'm gonna be using that to make a nice little chicken wrap. I'm gonna also make some homemade garlic sauce, because I personally don't like a lot of ingredients in my wraps. I just prefer chicken, garlic sauce, some hot sauce, and that's it. Call that a wrap. It's currently 9 o'clock. I'm gonna gather all the ingredients to make this wrap. Another thing I wanted to tell you guys is, if you are obsessed with brownies like I am, which is weird because I really like brownies, but now I'm oddly in love with brownies. This is a brownie brittle. This is a chocolate chip, kind of like a cookie and brownie marry and have a baby. This is what it is. This is so delicious. I picked this up at C3 and I don't know how much I paid for it, but it is delicious, let me tell you that. If you have any brownie lovers and chocolate chip cookie lovers out there, this is for you. Alright, let's get to the tortillas wrap. We have 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 1.5 teaspoon of salt. I just used this in eyeball. This is a Rushi eating spoon. 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil, but you can use vegetable oil. 1 cup and 2/3 of warm water. This is about a cup. This is a cup of warm water, and I have some remainders here. So that's all you need for this tortillas. So I'm gonna go in with my hands. My hands are clean, and just incorporate everything here. So after incorporating the salt into the dry flour, I added the olive oil and just combined everything and make sure that the oil and the salt and the flour was mixed before I add in my water. And yeah, that's basically what I'm doing here. And then I'm gonna add my lukewarm water to this mixture and just add slowly so you don't over add, and if you need more, you just gradually add little by little. Add in my warm water. I'm gonna use a little bit at a time. So this is how my dough looked after it's been kneaded. You can leave it to rest. I didn't leave it to rest though. The recipe didn't say so, so I just went ahead and light my stove and put up my tower. If you live in Trinidad, you know what is a tower. If you don't have a tower, you can use a non-stick skillet or a non-stick frying pan, anything with a flat surface. And yeah, so I separate my dough into small little dough balls, and basically you will know the size on like how big you want your tortilla or how thick you want your tortillas. But I want mine really thin, so I made like smaller dough balls, and I'm just rolling it out like really thin, and I have my tower on low heat currently. So this was the first one that I made. Obviously I think I needed to roll it out a little more to get like a good wrap when I'm wrapping it with the filling, but that's okay. So I put it onto my hot tower. As it starts to get like a little bubbles, air bubbles here and there, you just flip it, and again, the thickness all depends on you. This doesn't take long to cook, and these were a batch that I did, and as you can see, it came out pretty good, and it was really thin and nice. This is some seasoned steamed chicken that I have as the filling for my wrap. I'm just gonna re-season this and fry it. So to my flour bag, I'm adding some smoked paprika, some chili flakes, parsley, chili powder, thyme, as well as salt and black pepper.
Shake it up, you got it.
So while the chicken is frying, I'm gonna whip up my garlic sauce. I'm using 4 leaves of bandania, 4 cloves of garlic, as well as a little bit of water. Blend it, and once it's fully blended, I'm gonna strain it in a strainer, scoop out like the bandania and stuff, separate the water from the seasoning, and use that as my garlic sauce. So I just used that, added some mayo as well as some salt, and I'm just mixing this, and let me tell you guys, this is delicious. If you use the water from the seasoning, it will be too watery, but you can as well if you don't want it thick. And this was my complete meal. So I just needed to put this together, and we have a tortilla wrap. So it's time to assemble this bad boy. I'm just gonna spread some garlic sauce on my wrap, well, a lot of garlic sauce. And I'm going to cut up the chicken breast that I have in little strips, like strip pieces. Why can't I speak? Yeah, and just put it across. However, my tortilla didn't fold like an actual wrap because I roll it out too small. So I do have a bunch to make again, so I'll know to roll it out a little bit bigger. So yeah, this was my wrap. As you can see, I'm struggling to see how am I going to wrap this, but unfortunately it did not wrap. And oh my god, this is so funny. So yeah, this was the best wrapping I could have. I'm sorry if I offend anybody with this video. This is not intentionally made to offend anybody. So yeah, so even though it did not wrap perfectly, it still looked bomb and it tastes so delicious. But again, this is my first time, so that's that. Anyways guys, hope you enjoy this video, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye.
Hello guys, welcome to KFC. May I have your order? Just so now we have no biscuits, no mac and cheese, no coleslaw, no corn. The fries can take 10 minutes to come out the fry, and we only have leg and wing.